Hello Giants fans, welcome to Giants Baseball 101. I'm Gabe Vaughn, your host. Today was the series opener against the Cardinals, and both teams traveled to Rickwood Field to play where Willie Mays played at one point in his career. So that was pretty cool. And the Giants lost 5-6 on a bad start, a really bad start from Keaton Winn. He gave up 5 runs and he didn't last long at all. And then the Cardinals scored one other run off Randy Rodriguez. And Brandon Crawford made his debut at third base for the Cardinals tonight. And it's not infrequent that you'll see shortstops moving there late in their careers. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes you'll see it happen. But for Crawford, this was his first game at third, and really anywhere besides short, except for the one game with the Giants in 2023, where he pitched an inning. So, I mean, that other than that, there are no super interesting observations. The Giants' bats got going. They went to work, putting up 5 runs. And Elliot Ramos homered again. He just keeps doing it. It really goes without saying that he is on one huge power streak. And I mean, he's just hot right now. There's no denying it. Keeps doing it. I believe this was his 10th home run of the year. So a really good offensive battle on the part of the Giants, but they didn't get the start that they needed from Keaton Winn. And it really reflects the problems that they've been having all season, where if not everything works together, it just doesn't happen. And it was still only a 1-run game. They had the late innings to make a comeback, but unfortunately they weren't able to do it. And for the second day in a row, we saw a game where they ran into trouble but made a good offensive effort, and yet they fell short by 1 run. It's for the second day in a row we've seen this thing happen. Thanks for watching. This has been Giants Baseball 101. Please subscribe if you haven't. Also, please leave your questions and comments. You know where to do it. Other thing I'll say is, if you haven't yet, please watch the last video, because it talks about some very important stuff we have to deal with. I know it is a fairly long one, about 20 minutes, but it's worth the time, because we had a couple of really good questions and needed to address them. So please, if you haven't already, watch that video. I'll see you next time on Giants Baseball 101.